This is the end of summer, and that means this is also wildfire season. Sadly, lately we actually have a season for wildfire, and that usually starts at the end of the summer, sometimes even in the middle of the summer, and lasts until the first rain, which could be November or December. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to have a safe campfire. I made a video already about how to make a fire, and that includes some of the safety issues, but I kind of want to touch upon the safety parts because yesterday we found an abandoned campfire that was still smoke coming out, and that made me mad because this is how wildfires start. You need 4 things: a campfire permit, an actual permission to make a fire, and that's a little bit different, so I'm going to talk about that. You need water and you need a shovel. A campfire permit is very easy to obtain. This is California, so different states might have different ways of going about it, but in California, you go on this website and you simply click on getting your campfire permit. You will watch a short video and you'll have a few questions that you need to answer, and all the information is in the video, and if you answer them correctly, then you actually can type in your name in a certificate that is your campfire permit. You could have it printed. I actually just download it to my phone because my phone is always with me, and that is good for the entire calendar year, so from January 1st until December 31st. This means you are allowed to make a campfire because you have demonstrated knowledge of how to do so safely. The second thing you need is the actual permission, a legal ability to make a campfire. So what does that mean? Right now, we have a fire ban, which we usually have during wildfire seasons. That means that if you are dispersed camping, you cannot have any kind of live fire. So you can't make a campfire, you can't use charcoal or anything to cook your food. You could use a propane camp stove, as well as a propane campfire if you really want to have a fire. And that's basically it. This is because there are no embers flying up. You're not actually burning wood, and this fire can be killed right away. I mean, you turn off the propane and the fire's out. You don't need to put water on it or anything. So that's kind of safe, right? This is dispersed camping. Usually, if you are camping at actual campgrounds, then you are allowed to have fires there. And that's because they have the area already cleaned up around it, and you have a fire ring, so it's as safe as it could be. The third thing you need is water, obviously, to put out the fire, but that's not enough. You need to have a shovel. It could be just a small one, it could be a really big one, because you need to really stir up everything and put some more water on it. You basically need to smother everything until it's almost like muddy. Like you have some puddles of water in there, you're good. If you just pour water on the wood and now the fire is out and you have all this steam and smoke coming up, that is not enough. That means that wood is still burning. So yesterday we were driving around in an ATV side by side, and I can smell smoke. So I'm thinking, well, wait a minute, that's not a good thing, because if you're dispersed camping, you definitely can't have any fire, and your camp stove will not give out smoke. And the campgrounds that are around here, they're closed, so you really shouldn't be there making fire. So we went over there to check it out, and then we found this. It was a pile of burned, charred wood, and these people actually thought they were probably doing the right thing. They dumped all this ice on it, because ice is water, right? Well, that didn't really do anything. The ice was sitting there. So you have this piece of wood that looks like it's wet. The outside is, there's no flames or anything, but it's smoking, and you have this steam coming up. That means the inside of that wood is burning, and all it needs is for all that moisture to evaporate, because it's still burning, and then everything is now dry, and then you just get a little bit of wind, that fire will open right up, and then an ember can just basically jump out, catch onto the nearby, dry vegetation, a little bit of more wind, and there you go. And there you have a wildfire, and this is out in the nowhere. There's really nobody around here, so it will be a while before anyone will actually spot it, and by the time the firefighters and everything comes, it will be maybe acres of burnt. Throwing ice in the fire is seriously not gonna do anything. Idiots. If this place burns down, I'm gonna be pissed, I'll tell you that. And we might know who did this. Oh.
Fire engine.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and your truck is red too. Alright, where's the agua? Because that ice does not do anything.
This is the third fire this jug put out.
That's crazy. If we catch these people, we're calling them in.
But I don't know how we would catch him.
Well, you ask them, did you do this? The water is boiling.
That's how you burn forest down.
Yep.
The wind comes up, it blows it over here. So this smolders, it goes to that.
This is basically all I can say about this. I'm hoping you will show it to someone who might be going camping for the first time, or they don't really know what to do about fire. So please show them this video, and if they have any questions or you have any comments or questions, just please leave me a comment and I will respond. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.